Okay, so are you ready to come on a virtual walk with me? So this video is going to be a walking workout for you. So while I'm walking and taking you on some incredible sights, which you're going to see in a minute, you're going to be at home marching on the spot. So you ready? Let's go on my virtual walk. I'm going to head that way. So the idea is, with this video, while I'm walking, I want you to be at home and I want you to be marching on the spot. So just as if you are doing this walk with me. So you can just make sure you're marching, make sure those feet land nice and softly. And also another good thing when you're walking is just focus on keeping those tummy muscles pulled in nice and tight. And the idea is with this, at least today, you get to see some of the nice views and you won't get as cold as I did because it was nearly a -1 or -2 probably, and a real wind chill. So here we are at the amazing Buckingham Palace. It's a bit of a grey sky, so you can't really sort of see the incredible golden statue at the top there, but trust me, it's amazing. So let's just make sure you're still marching, and also just make sure you're keeping those tummy muscles pulled in nice and tight for me. And I think where I'm pointing to now, just the audio is so bad, it was so windy, those barracks there where you can hardly see are years ago when I was in the army. That's where I was based. They're called Wellington Barracks. Okay, so just make sure as well while you're marching, I want you to swing through with your arms. Good, all right, so they're about to do changing of the guard here. So in a minute it gets really, really busy. And these soldiers, they have to stand totally still for I think it's something like an hour and a half, which is amazing, especially today as it was so cold. You can see all the crowds really started building up. And you can just see at the top there, see the flag was flying, which means the Queen is in residence when the flag is flying. Okay, so again, just keep making sure you're marching. Today's video is about 12.5 minutes, so if you're marching consistently on the spot throughout this video, you should burn off about 130 to 150 calories. And for me, Buckingham Palace, I actually just love all the gates, and everyone stands at the front, but actually looking at it from the side, come and have a look through here, it just looks amazing. It is so cold. So this landmark is called a Marble Arch, and Marble Arch originally was the main entrance to Buckingham Palace, so we're going to go and have a quick look around here. And again, don't forget you're still marching, so marching on the spot. Keep that going and just take in all these wonderful views, all these really famous landmarks in London. And it's actually really, really high. It was surprising. Like, I've driven past it, I've never actually gone underneath it. And when you look up, and these green gates were incredible. That's where you've got Hyde Park. So this is called Hyde Park Corner. This roundabout goes the whole way around this area. It's huge. And I remember the first time I took a driving test, they sent me around here. How scary is that? So just up here, just have a look at this. Isn't this amazing? All these statues up here. And London is full of this. So, okay, so make sure you're still marching for me, and now check out this while you're marching on the spot at home, taking this, because this was absolutely magical. This is all to do with the changing of the guard. These horses are just incredible. Then we also got to see these soldiers. This is all part still of changing of the guard as well. And then there they are, heading back down to Buckingham Palace. So just make sure that you are still marching for me. Make sure you're landing nice and softly with your feet. Keep those tummy muscles pulled in nice and tight. And I'm going to go and show you a couple more statues. So let's keep going. So just in front of me here, this is a statue of Queen Elizabeth, and then behind is a King George V. And as I said, this is where London is incredible. There are so many, and this is just in one really small area. This is right next to where Buckingham Palace is. Now, because I'm going to go up some stairs, what I want you to do now is replicate doing that with me on this virtual walk. So now, just march a little bit harder, a little bit faster, and just bring those knees up a little bit higher for me as well. Good, and let's just keep going. So now we're going to go up a few more steps. Okay, coming back up. Good. Keep marching, well done. And then we're going to go up 3 more. And then we're just going to go around here. So again, just keep marching for me, get those knees and nice and high. Up these stairs we go. So our next landmark we're at now on this virtual walk, you've got Big Ben behind me and also Houses of Parliament. And then on the opposite side of the River Thames, you can see the Flying Eye. Now I haven't been in here, but I'm desperate to go in that and actually film a workout in one of those pods. So that would be amazing. I should be able to do a like 4-minute HIIT workout. Okay, so just make sure at home you're still marching for me. Keep those knees nice and high, make sure you land softly, and also make sure that you are marching through and really use your arms as well. Notice I gave in to the cold and I had to put on a coat because it just got so freezing. It actually really, the temperature dropped. It went down to about -2. So here's another famous landmark for you. We are now at Piccadilly Circus, and it's a real shame because the billboard just up on the right where all the scaffolding is really famous for having loads of advertising, bright lights on, but actually for like 3 months they're doing some repairs in it, so that was a shame. Just keep going, so just make sure you're marching for me, keep your shoulders back, tummy tight, and really lift those knees up nice and high for me. You're doing really well. And just remember, benefit of walking or marching on the spot is really good. You're going to be increasing your heart health, you're going to be burning calories, you're going to be toning up all over, you know, and also just really make sure while you're doing this at home, watching this video, because the idea is you're not watching it sitting down. If you are, it's an order from your trainer right now to get up and be marching on the spot. If you swing through with your arms, then you're going to be toning your arms at the same time as well. And we're nearly done, we haven't got much more left, so let's just keep going. Let's keep walking around London with me on this virtual walk. Okay, let's just do a quick little bit of window shopping. Look at all these cakes. How delicious do they all look? So tempting. So tempting. But I'm going to be good. I'm going to walk away from temptation. And the last landmark we've got here now is we are now walking over the Millennium Bridge. It is still absolutely freezing, and if you just look over here now, you can just vaguely see, you can see the Shard. It's not very visible because it is such a cloudy day. But there you are, you can just about see it, and beyond that, the bridge in the far distance is a London Bridge, and then right ahead of me there, look how amazing that is St Paul's Cathedral, which we are going to do another virtual walk on another time because it was too much to do it today and there were too many people, it was crazy. We're going to do a walk around there so you can see the rest of the sights of London. Okay, so we've just got last minute or so to go, so let's just really march it out now. Just keep walking with me. Good. And today, I have to say, was probably the coldest day I think I've ever filmed on. So well done. So just keep walking, you're doing really well. So again, these are just fun little ideas. They're just testing to see if you like them. It just gives you a slight alternative. If you want a low impact workout, you can just come on this virtual walk with me. So I will be doing another one in London, but I'm going to be heading back out to the countryside. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already, definitely subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again for another workout soon.